Hi, good evening. Hi, thank you, Watcher. Got some sleep last night, well done. That's good. Did you feel better for it today? Does it affect you if you don't get enough? Gosh, that's not a good feeling to wake up to. Perhaps it suits you to not get much sleep. Anyway, I'm glad you got some sleep. That sounds good. Also, is English your second language? Because honestly, your English is amazing. And I suddenly thought maybe English isn't your second language. Perhaps it's your first language, but is it your second language? Thanks for the likes, guys. Yeah, I thought it must be, but yeah, wow, you must have been taught really well because your English is, when you write it, it's like you're fluent. It's amazing. You're mostly self-taught. How did you teach yourself? Did you do it via reading or books or I don't know, watching videos? How did you teach yourself? Yeah, I do genuinely mean the compliment as well. You know, I never ever, not that I'm looking for errors, but you know, you never, I wouldn't know if you hadn't told me that you weren't English. Yeah, even so, that's just so impressive. You know, really, yeah. If you hadn't have told me, I would have thought that English was your first language. Oh, that's interesting. Where would you like to live? Do you have any ideas of where you might like to move to? I lived in Switzerland for a few years and I absolutely loved it. It was just really beautiful, you know. I think it's good to live in different places if you can, even if it's only for a while. Were you thinking about like the EU, or were you thinking beyond the EU? Yeah, yeah, and you can visit places and see what you like. Yeah. Oh, have you not holidayed out of um the country you live in? Denmark. Yeah, maybe you get a chance to go to different places. But I'm sure where you live is lovely. There's a YouTuber that I was following that was living there for a while. She's moved now. She's now gone back home to Switzerland. But it looked just so gorgeous. This YouTuber kept going to the beach and it was just amazing. It just looked like such a good beach, so clean. I was very envious. Oh, that's right. Yes, I remember you saying that. You're going on a school trip to Germany. I'd love to go to Germany. I never got there. I meant to, but you know, the pandemic stopped me kind of going places. Solar, I don't remember you. I'm very sorry, but hello. Oops, just realised I just accidentally went over the white. I think this pink might be a bit too pink, but we'll see how it goes. Just try and be quick before it dries. Do you mean the drawing pencil? For my drawing pencil, I use a 2B. I like a 2B. I think probably a 6B would probably be better, but I just find that too dark. What about you? What sort of pencil strength do you use? It's an interesting question, because I do ponder over this. I do think, what's the best pencil? Hi, Sheena. Yeah, I think a B is not really very different to a 2B. I think, I don't know. I like not being too dark with my pencil, because then when you rub it out, sometimes it leaves a stain. Yeah. In fact, the new pencil I just bought is a B, and I do prefer it. The reason why I'm not using my new pencil is because on lives it doesn't show up as much. So I think if I just, oh, sorry guys, if I just do, oh, it doesn't show up too bad actually. So that's a B, that's my new pencil. And then that just is a little bit darker, isn't it? I just feel for a live that's a bit better. But I actually prefer the new pencil. It's nice. But I think pencils is something I'm going to keep experimenting with. Okay, I've just realised this is the pen that goes a bit streaky. So I'm just trying to colour it in without it going too streaky. I didn't mean to use this one. Oh, okay. Why don't you try B2? Yeah. I think I'm never really happy with the pencil I'm using, so I just like, you know, I don't know. I just kind of use, I'm trying to use up what I've got really. Now I've got to do the shadow. I don't know what colour to do that with. I think I'm going to try out this rosy colour. That seems to make quite a nice shadow over the skin colour. Doesn't look quite right though. I think I need to just ink in those lines a bit more around the nose. I'll do that in a second. Thanks for the hearts. Thank you. Is it Erla? Thank you. Yeah, I think I just need to make those black lines a bit stronger around the nose and around the face. I picked up the wrong pen. Never mind. This might be a happy accident. Let's go over with this. Thank you. I will keep going. Sometimes I feel like giving up. Just sometimes. Yeah, I think artists can be ever so hard on themselves. Yeah, I think that's my biggest piece of advice that I give to people is, you know, just don't be hard on yourself. Because I think we are very hard on ourselves. Yeah. Yeah, some days I just think, why am I doing this? I should just stop. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It is worth it, isn't it? It's just we have bad days. I'm just going to try and blend this line because it's not quite what I wanted. Sometimes, rather than just doing like just a full straight line, sometimes it's nice just to do sketchy lines. It kind of, I don't know, I think it just gives a different effect, which is quite nice. Still not quite right over his nose. Sorry, I'm just looking up what you asked for. Dandy's World, Gigi. No, I'm sorry. It's not my kind of thing that I draw, but thank you for the request. Let's have a look at, is it Shuna, is that how you say it? Oh yeah, yeah, I haven't drawn her before. I'll draw her next. Thank you very much. Sorry to disappoint Sola. Thanks for the hearts. I'm going to draw Shuna next. Haven't drawn her before. Not sure about the image I've chosen. I might change it in a minute. I'll see how it goes. Yeah, I agree. It's always good to try something new, definitely. Otherwise you can kind of get stuck in a rut. And you kind of learn more, don't you? It's much better doing something different. Hope everybody's got good plans for the weekend. Let me just have a look at that, what they look like. Project. Oh, they're lovely. Yeah, I'll draw them after this one. Really great choice. Those eyes aren't right. I think the hair's okay, but I don't like the eyes. Let's get rid of the eyes. I think they were too far apart. I'm not sure what's wrong with those eyes. Let's just check the hair. So we've got the horns. Maybe the hair isn't quite long enough. No, it's the right length. What's wrong with the eyes? It's a bit better. This character is a bit harder than it looked. It's not hard, but it's definitely a bit harder than I thought it was. I think she's got her hands hidden in her sleeves. It's quite a cute pose. And so her hands are kind of tucked in her clothes. It's very sweet. I'm still not completely happy with her eyes. I think I'd have to have another go at her to be really happy with her. I'm not feeling like I've vibed with her yet. Yeah, it's true. It is true. I think her eyes are too high. Yeah, I think I started her fringe too high. I think that's the problem. I started her fringe too high. So although her fringe is the right length, it started too high, and therefore her eyes are too high. And her face is a bit too long because of that. So maybe I'll try and correct it as I draw. That could go completely wrong. We'll see. If I just lower it all. And then if I start her fringe here. And if I lower her eyes. That's a bit better. And then she's got like pink tears, or is it blood? I'm not sure. Yeah, that's much better. That looks much more like her face. And it's not perfect, but I'm much happier with that. I really like how this is just hinted at, but you kind of, it's just like, you know, a few lines, but you instantly know that she's holding her hands underneath her top. It's kind of just really, really clever. She's got eyebrows. She's got very tiny eyebrows. Your phone died. You didn't miss anything. I just restructured her face because it didn't look like the character, but I'm much happier now. Much happier. She's not perfect, but she's way better than she was. Right, need to find a pink. I'm doing lots of colouring in today. I'm in a drawing and a colouring in mood. That doesn't happen very often. I'm going to see the Miku movie when it comes out. Very excited about that. Now I need a really pale pink. I think this is a bit bright, the one that I've got. Let me just see if I've got a pale one. Oh, maybe this is really pale. Yeah, perfect. I've just got to move the camera a little bit because I've just got to put a piece of paper underneath what I'm working on. So it might wobble a bit. Very sorry. It'll just take a minute to do this. Yeah, I won't draw any more today after I've done the next one, but I'm always that, you know, you come up with really good suggestions, so I'd always be interested in characters you suggest. I mean, I love that. Thank you. What's the character I'm doing next? Canade. Don't know if that's pronounced correct. I don't know if that's a correct pronunciation, but Canade. I hate not being able to say these names properly. It bugs me. But thank you for that offer, Watcher. That's very kind of you. Okay. How's she looking? Need a dark pink for the shadows. This is my favourite bit of colouring, I think. And you can put like a darker shade on. Yeah. Oh no. Sorry about the noise, guys. Somebody set the smoke alarm off. It will stop in a minute. These doesn't last very long. There we go, yeah. I need a slightly, sort of like a bluey grey, a very light bluey grey. She's very nice colours, this character. That's gone a bit streaky, probably because I'm colouring in fast. If I'd used the bigger, the thicker end, it would have been alright. But I didn't quite realise how streaky it would go. Never mind. Now this bit is looking a bit too white. I need to put some shading in there. I think it needs some pink shading, but first I just do the skin colour and then I do the pink shading. But yeah, this bit is slightly pale, too pale. But I can fix it. I guess at least we know the smoke alarms are working. It's always good to test them, even if it wasn't meant to be a test. Okay, where's my shadowy pink? Let's see if we can improve this. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Thank you very much. I can't read your name. Manoj Patel? Thank you, that's very kind. Right, if I was doing this picture again, I would just work slightly harder on the hair in this bit. You know that I brought it all down. I think I should have just brought this tusk down just a touch further. I mean, it's okay, but if I was redoing it, I would just bring it down a touch further. But sometimes first time drawing a character, you know, there's little errors that you make that you can see for the next time, how to improve them. And I can see there's a few things I need to improve. Oh, I haven't coloured in the tears. They're kind of like a pinky red. Thank you. That's very kind. Yeah, I know that is a problem, isn't it? I kind of like, I keep thinking, because there's certain of pens that I'm using, like the skin colour one, that's just going to run out before all the others. So I'm thinking about how I can replace it. What I thought I might do is I thought I might buy, because you can buy single Copic pens in the art shop in London where I sometimes go. I thought maybe I'd just buy a couple of skin colours in the Copic make, because I can't afford to buy a whole set, and then just keep replacing like that, because I don't think I can get the nibs, and I don't know. It is something though to think about, isn't it, replacing the colours? Yeah, because I've already run out of one of my best skin colour. I've already run out of, and now I'm on my second best skin colour. So when that goes, I will have to buy something else. But what's the make of the pens that you use? The colouring pens? Ah, sorry guys. Camera was a bit unsteady. There you go. Okay, this will be the last picture that I do, just so everybody knows. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't heard of that brand. I think that's why I like Procreate, because, you know, obviously you've got all the colours, they don't run out. But yeah, I have to look. I haven't seen that brand. It sounds good. I'm just trying to think, does the UK have its own colouring pens brand? I don't know. I'm not sure we have a high quality brand of pens. Oh, I've just noticed I've got 3 likes. Thank you, guys. Hi, I'm drawing. What's her name? Canade. Let me just... Oops, gotta plug my phone in. Hold on. You know, Watcher, if you're still here, I think I'd love to see you draw this character. If ever you're thinking of another character to draw. Because also you're so good at poses as well. I think it'd be nice. Gosh, I do like the clothes she's wearing. I would like to wear this outfit. It's got this really good collar. You're practicing poses right now. Yeah, I don't think you need to practice. You're good at poses. But yeah, maybe that's why you're good at poses, because you practice them. But yeah. It's such a sweet little shirt with these little frills on the sleeves. I think though, this eye is just a little bit too wide on her face, so I'm going to rub it out and do that again. There's just a little bit too much distance between them, and I think it's this eye that's at fault. Oh, that's my New Year's resolution, not New Year's resolution, my new resolution with drawing. So I had one recently, which was just to be less critical of my work, but now it is also not to mind if I have to rub something out. Just I can do it again. It's not a problem. Redoing something is not an issue. That's my new policy. Because otherwise I kind of can get very attached to what I've done. Yeah. I mean, obviously sometimes it's good to just go, no, that's enough for today. That's how I've drawn it and I've learned from it. But yeah, but now I'm going to try not to get so attached to how I draw things. Did I actually move that eye? Yeah, I did a tiny bit, a fraction. Maybe I could have moved it slightly more. Let's ink her in and see how it goes. But oh, she's very sweet with her hair. I do like her hair. Oh, why is that not? Just got to sort my phone out to be charging. Okay, phone's charging now. So. Sometimes if you're trying to do a very thin line, it's actually better just to do it as dots because it kind of spreads out and becomes a line anyway. Same with the white highlighter, sometimes it's better just to do it as dots. Okay, let's find a nice grey. Oops, that's not a very nice noise, is it? Let me move my sunglasses. That's what the clatter was, it was my sunglasses on top of my pens. Yeah, white highlighter is really useful, but all of mine are a bit useless. I've got a really good one in terms of the fineness of the nib, but it just keeps not working, so that's a bit annoying. And then this one that I've just used, it's a bit blobby and a bit wide, but you know, just make the best of it. But it is very useful. Kind of nice to make the eyes pop with a white highlighter. Seem to have used a lot of this grey tonight in these pictures. I'm not complaining though, I really like this grey. I like it very much. But yeah, gosh, the more I do this character, the more I love her. Now, this is where I'm a bit sad because my skin colour that's run out would be perfect for her. So I would just have to try and find the next best one. I guess it's going to have to be pale fruit pink. I would have liked something a bit paler than that because it's just a little bit pinky. Oh, hang on, what's this? What's this? This one is greyish cherry. Let me just see what this is like. Maybe this one would do. No, it's too dark. It's a good one for shadow though. Let me just have one more look for another pale one. Oh, hang on. What's this one? Water lily. Let's try water lily as a skin colour. Oh no, no, that's too pink. Okay, we're going to try water lily. It might be a disaster, but I feel like doing something a bit different. It's not the same colour as in the picture, but I actually think this works. I think it works really well actually. I'm very pleased with this. Just goes to show sometimes you have to kind of mix up what you do and not do the same thing. The black pen is smudging a bit. I probably should have let it dry just for a little bit longer, but that gets boring, so I just try not to go over the black too much. How's that looking? Not bad. Let's put some shadows in. Okay, sometimes I do a picture, it's just really exciting. This one is really exciting. I'm really enjoying her. She's really good. No, I don't mean like really good. I've done it really good. I mean, she's a really good looking character to draw. Now, I'm just going to put some highlights on her hair. Oh, it does show up a bit. Okay, yeah. Feel like she needs some highlights. And then I'm going to put some dark grey in as well. But not too dark. I need like the next grey down from what I just used. Let me just see if I can find it. Okay. Definitely in a colouring mood today. This doesn't happen very often. Okay, that's a little bit dark, but that would do. But it was a little bit darker than I wanted, but that's fine. If I was redoing this picture, I would focus just on a bit more finer detail on the hair up here. Now I'm looking at the picture, I think I should have done a little bit more finer detail, but that's okay. That's okay. We can cope. For the next time, I will know to do that. Yes, it is. It is that character. Thank you very much, Butcher. Sorry if I missed the messages a minute ago. I just didn't see them come up. Yeah, absolutely. 100% agree with you. I used to really hate making mistakes, but I'm like you say, we can learn from mistakes. I'm starting to see that mistakes are how we learn, you know, and I wish I'd realised that sooner. Mistakes are good because they're a sign that we're learning. Hi. Hi, Tail. Is it Tail Vibe? I do remember you from the other day because your name stands out. I remember trying to say it the other day as well. Maybe it was only yesterday. Okay, and the hairband. Thank you for the hearts. I may not always see the messages, but I do see the hearts go up. They stand out. I don't have the right colour for the top. It's sort of a creamy colour. I must have a creamy colour. I will try this colour. Yeah, I can see now I'm colouring it in. I actually could have put a bit more detail into this picture. I've missed off some detail, but that's okay. Next time I will do more detail. I'm kind of doing sketchy colouring in here. It's not perfect. It's just kind of just sketchy. But that's okay. We can do sketchy. Oh, there was one other picture I was going to try. I'm just going to give one other picture a try. Okay, so I'm just going to move the camera. Okay. Where is the picture? Sorry, I'll start drawing in a minute. It's a very simple picture I'm going to do. It's Deku from My Hero Academia. Probably said that wrong. Never mind. Never mind pronunciation. But it's just a very, very simple picture. Sometimes simple's hard. Do they? I haven't tried speed sketching poses. That sounds fun. Very good thing to practice, I imagine. Yeah, I might try that sometime actually. Sounds good. I'd like to see the weird ones. Oops. The rule is don't make all of it the same for the hair. You have to have different, it has to be different lengths, different points. Otherwise it looks a bit silly. Oh, I love drawing his eyes. His eyes are so good. It's like you literally draw his eyes and you know who the character is. I love that. I love it when a character is so clear. Or at least I think they are anyway. Hi. Hi, Rhea. Probably Nezuko from Demon Slayer. What about you? Hi, Ajax. Ajaz, rather. Hi. Oh, yeah, same as me. Oh. That's nice. I like sharing things like that. I mean, obviously it's good to be different too, but it's nice to be the same as well. This is a good one to practice the hand. Anime hand. Because it's not too hard, it's a simple hand. You know, it's good to practice on simple hands. Well, I drew all my childhood because that was the one thing I was good at. And then I did like about, I don't know, about 4 years of intense drawing. And then I haven't drawn anything else really. I drew fairies for a bit. So childhood and about 5 years. I don't know, maybe even only 3 years to be honest with you. You like doing OCS? Sorry, I'm being really dumb. I don't know what that is. What's OCS? Very sorry if I'm being dumb. Hi. Hi, Aisha. Thank you. It's nice doing a live where do a few styles. Because characters, some of the more serious sort of characters and others sort of like, although they might be serious, they still seem to have a little bit more humour in them. So it's nice to do a mixture of characters. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Watcher. That makes sense. Yeah. I haven't really tried original characters in anime style. It'd be fun though. I think it'd be quite hard. The fairies that I draw are originals. That hair is not quite right. I think it's too high. I need to bring it down a bit. It's too high and even. Yeah. You've done 3. Okay, that's a bit better. Thank you. I do try to be nice. I like to be nice online. So thank you. But, you know. Hi. Hello. Good to see you. Oh, have you got your own channel? What do you do on your channel? Always interested in people's channels. I love YouTube. I really, really love YouTube. It's brilliant. Okay, is it on this channel that your name's here now? I'll go and have a look later. Oh, okay, made a sketchbook video. I like the sketchbook videos. I always think it's a bit sad I haven't got a sketchbook to show, but you know, they're fun, the sketchbook videos. Also, what was amazes me is how much work people do. You know, some sketchbooks are so full, it's amazing. Oh, okay, let me just write that down and I'll go and have a look. Thank you. I'll go look at your channel later. Okay, like Genshin, yeah. Is it? Like the princess. You want me to do Nezuko? Okay. I will do Nezuko. I was going to stop, but I will do Nezuko. Just one picture. I'll just finish this one and then I'll do Nezuko and then I'll have to stop. But that's such a nice request. I will just quickly do that. He looks like he's plotting something, yeah. Right, one more picture then. Hi Bradley, by the way, welcome. Okay, let's do one picture of Nezuko. Just got to find one. Just give me a minute to find one. There's so many lovely pictures of her. Sometimes it's kind of hard to know which one to do. Okay, I'll do this one. Where's my pencil gone? Nezuko is low-key hard, yeah. for the people that watch me a lot, I might have done this picture before, I'm not sure. Some of them are like very similar, they're just very subtly different, so it might be one I haven't done, but might look like others. Well, that sounds good, Watcher. You do come up with interesting ideas of different things to do. Oh, you also drew her too. Ah, oh, I'd love to see all these pictures. Thanks for the likes, the hearts. Hi, pause. Oh, I haven't seen that, Watcher. I have to go check that out. At least I don't think I've seen it. Okay, guys, I will have to end the live now. It's a nice time to do a live, actually. I have to remember this time. Very sorry I'm stopping the live. It's been going for about an hour and a half. Thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you very much. Bye.